Hello and welcome everyone, Lionheart here with part 14 of the Von Carstein Let's Play. For Total Warhammer we continue where we left things off last time. Apologies, there's been a bit of a disruption to the uploads of this series recently. If you haven't already, I would highly recommend you check out my Facebook or Twitter. They're both linked in the description. And obviously I totally appreciate some of you don't have Facebook or Twitter accounts or don't want to follow or like pages and things like that, and that's totally fine. But all I would say is just a heads up that if you are ever, you come onto the channel and you go, oh look, there's no videos today, surely this is the day when he does Von Carstein this or whatever, and you're wondering where videos are, first of all I would say check my Twitter or my Facebook pages for announcements. As I have been posting this week, had a few things come up with my house that I'll be hopefully moving into now at the end of May. It's about a month earlier than I thought, so very exciting, but I had to sort out a few things for that. Plus I've been travelling up to London a little bit this week for the various bits and pieces. But I am back now, and I'm actually going to be doing a brand new schedule video middle of next week, because there'll be a faction vote going up for my brand new Third Age Let's Play, because my XCOM 2 series has finally come to an end. So there'll be a new Third Age Divide and Conquer series starting soon. Anyway, to the Von Carsteins, and some interesting comments as well. In regards to Moussillon, yeah, I mean, we've gone through with this path. It's interesting to see so many who are saying, like, hold on to it, and now obviously they're happy, so they're not commenting anymore, and what have you. They're happy seeing Moussillon held, whereas all those opposed to that are now going, oh, why hold Moussillon? You know, it's draining money. And of course, yeah, it is draining us funds at the settlement right now. What I'm going to be trying to do over the next few turns is slowly get rid of skeleton warriors as our corruption increases, which will lower the public order penalty to Moussillon. Basically, what I'm going to do, though, is I'm not going to do anything radical at Moussillon. We're just going to hold onto it for now. And just try and boost its corruption. I'm just going to try and hold onto it. If the Bretonian kingdoms attack it, I will not make a great effort to save it. It will instead become a crusade for the Red Duke to reclaim later on. But if we can somehow hold onto it, then that is what we shall do. And that's what I'm going to leave it at that. Over there is Count Ivo, though, holding Moussillon, so I guess we may want to. He's been left behind. I don't know, we may want to swap him out. People are asking, when am I going to have a Tim in this series? Tim is going to be brought in as a Master Necromancer General, so he'll actually lead an army. But anyway, we're pulling Vlad and Isabella over to retrofit, give them some new units from the pool at Eschen. We need to up our defenses, so I'm going to start putting in and the defenses here, because we've got we're at war with Karat Kadrin and Kislev. We're not at war with Talabekland yet, and I'm kind of thinking if we can somehow avoid that, maybe we just force march through their land for now. That would be grand. We shall see. Got to remember that when Chaos does come, they won't immediately be at war with us just yet. But when the second wave with Archaon and Sigvald and Kolek and all that turn up, then we will. Or most likely they'll declare war on anyone they're not at war with already. We want to upgrade Templehof, actually. We're going to have enough growth next turn. So what I'm going to do, actually, I'm just going to save my money. In fact, I'm not going to do any upgrade. I'm just going to save my money, get Templehof upgrading, because we want to build up Templehof, West Sylvania, as my recruitment province. And in order to get the Vargulfs and Terrorgeist, we need the Vampire Crypts. So we need tier 4. So that's what we're going to upgrade to. Then we'll start the Vampire Crypts building. Then I guess we'll try and throw in a Dark Lair where we can, and we'll also at the same time upgrade the Abyssal Wood. So yeah, that's what we're going to be trying to do over here. Meanwhile, the Red Duke is going to keep on moving and taking territory, Zavrok, and then move down to my Murdens as soon as possible. You guys were suggesting that I bring this vampire hero over to these lands, and actually it wouldn't be the worst idea, because she's going to help spread corruption. She's already got an extra 2 points into influential. I was keeping over here to keep an eye on the Dwarves. We have peaced out with them, and they are in a renewed war against the Greenskins, and I'm hoping that the Greenskins will keep them busy. At least the Skull Takers down here will... You know, they've given me a bit of a buffer for now, so that's fine. It's Karat Kadrin we need to deal with. They have 4 settlements, so they've got all of the ones in the Northern World's Edge Mountains and the Peak Pass. So my plan for Karat Kadrin is literally move up there, take out Karat Kadrin, sack it and what have you, and then raise it and offer them peace. And that hopefully will allow me then to push on to Betchafen. That's what I'm hoping. In Isabella's army, we're going to put in 2 more units of cavalry. You guys are just actually getting about 4 units of Graveguard, just as a very solid, heavy front line to act as the anvil. And then all my Vargeist can come flying on in as the hammer strike. For Vlad, got this army as it currently stands. We're just going to go for Graveguard into his army. And get him tougher with the infantry there. Maybe offer some cavalry options as well. But I think that's all we can offer for this turn. So let's just deploy Genevieve and end the turn, pretty much. Just hoping the greenskins stay strong enough to keep the dwarves at bay for a while. But we shall see. Confederation between Bretonia and Paravon. Okay, so yeah. I mean, there's a good chance that Moussillon is going to fall in the not too distant future due to Bretonia just gaining that much more strength. Thankfully, we'll still be split from them, but we have managed to gain a tentative piece. They're actually tiniest bit improving right now, but not with Carcassonne. So we'll see. Things I can't even attack Bordelot because they're defensive allies with Bretonia, so that would just draw them in. Can't attack Carcassonne unless I were to attack, well, unless I want to draw in Bordelot, and we don't have the force. And we're not, as I said, I'm not going to waste money on this over here. But yeah, hopefully as corruption increases, the need for that will decrease. I wouldn't mind getting the Balefire just to increase the corruption a little bit more. It would be nice. But I think maybe unless we get some crazy sacking, we're not going to look to that anytime soon. Right, as much as I want to get Isabella more troops, we want to get that upgraded. Then we want to get Isabella some more troops. Right, so yeah, she can get forces here. Thing is, we can actually just recruit... Can we all recruit Graveguard from here? Oh, well, we've moved into Escher now, of course. We could just recruit those. There's more cavalry, though. Well, we can get one of those cavalry units each. Although, I kind of want to do it on the cheap. So I'm just going to pop in 1 cavalry unit. Actually, no. You know what? For now, how much do they cost here? They cost... That costs more than raising it, I think. Yeah, you're cheaper here, so I will raise you instead. It'll save me a teeny bit of money. Just for sense, it's going to take a little while to get us the money that we need. Have we got anything at Fort Oberstyre?
Cloaked in darkness, swifter than death.
You can get some cavalry from here. We don't have enough money. But yeah, we were going to... Oh, I think 2 units of cavalry. I think the rest of the units here, we could sort them all out, but I don't think we don't have the economy to support it yet until we build more vampire crypts and what have you. The Sternsman, yeah, we need just some... We need some Graveguard in there. There was another crypt horror over here. We'll probably throw in some more crypt ghouls as well. And yeah, then we'll be good. Oh, hello. In fact, I can see you guys over there. Okay, in that case... I'm just seeing you moving in. Waldenhof. Not a very strong force. Can I take them out with Isabella?
No, I will not shame my plan.
I'm confident in their ability, so I'm going to force march you into Waldenhof. Just in case we need it. Get Vladdy over here as quickly as we can. The Red Duke's not going to be able to settle any settlements for a little while.
What do you want? Very well.
Can't colonize just yet. How much does it cost? 1,500. Okay, we'll try and do that next turn. But in order for us not take loads of attrition, let's just move back here. Oh yeah, I was going to move you, but yeah, you know what? I'll bring her over because she's adding more corruption. So let's do that. Mitorka, we still need to upgrade. We need to put the port in there, actually. So we need to get that going. And we just need to defend our borders as they currently stand. Angren moving over there. Grimgor, where you going? Don't fail me, Grimgor. Rakadrin. Okay, they've pulled back. That's fine. Isabella's movement was enough of a show of force there. They assaulted my garrison, though, with a dwarf. Archlector Balthazar Gelt.
Never yield.
That's Volkmar.
Praise Sigma.
Count Ivo. We're giving him Raised Dead. Let's give him the Restless Dead in case some reason we need to move you.
Undeath Ascendant. You dare.
You dare.
You dare.
I will alone.
Right, let's get you in here and getting another settlement for us.
Bring their life force. At last.
Talker, ah, damn. Need 1,000, did I?
This better be important.
Red Duke. Living Host, Skeletons. Do we have anything, like, unique for you? You're like a Vlad, basically, and you can get a Zombie Dragon, which would definitely be appreciated. You need the Restless Dead, though. Spoiler, inspect income from all buildings. Yeah, because actually we can pop them in the same regions as Necromancers, I believe. And that also helps. Misdirector, that's quite a good one to have. I'm going to go for, yeah, pop in some misdirecting. I'll leave you there for now. Continue to bring this vampire hero over here. There's good corruption growing already. Oh, here's Gelt.
No peace, just war.
He just took me over there. Hello, Gelty. What are you doing? That's wouldn't be coming to attack us right now, Gelt. You don't like us, but... Oh, wait, you're going for Karak Hearn. That's where you're going. Right. Well, Karak is definitely going for a big old show of force. They're not messing about. Isabella, I doubt we can get you anything else, but let's see. No, we should probably put Vlad's army into hold then.
I am going.
What do I want more of? I got my infantry line. I'm going to go for the Crypt Horrors first. I'm thinking I could give him the Graveguard just because she can raise dead to start with. So let's get him his Graveguard units first. He's got 16, and he's got 3 Graveguard units, Crypt Horrors, Dancing Bones, the Tithe, and the Spears. We just need to buff him up stronger. I would say 2 more Graveguard and then 2 units of Cavalry.
I know my
Vlad in there. Isabella, we can't get anything with you just yet. That's okay. And then just pop you right by Waldenhof. We should look to try and build up some garrison where possible. And we have some more money. Temple off money's coming in. Construction cost is there. Drakenhof is earning us a small fortune, which is all good. 4,800. I don't remember how much I got to in my Vampire Council Let's Play. I need to go back and check that one. What's the most you guys have ever earned from a settlement? I imagine it's Marienburg. In fact, I imagine the most I'll earn is from Marienburg with the Yield of the Sea with Alberic de Bordelot in my Bretonia series. Yeah, Gelt's gone up there. I'm not sure he's been successful. He's tried pulling back. So just my Murdens to take, and the Border Prince's territory belongs to us. Top garrison, so they're still hitting it. And this is Total Dark Magic, Chaos, Corruption, or Provinces, or Safeguard. Now, previously you guys said actually take it, and in fact I'm going to grant the request again as well. Just because in most places we've got a way of combating it. Although here we have no Balefire here, but it's the Heartland, isn't it? Here we've got the Balefire, which helps spread vampiric corruption, which will help reduce Chaos Corruption. Over here, that might cause a bit of trouble. No, in fact, it just neutralizes the vampiric growth right now. We're only at +1. I imagine because of Chaos Corruption. Yeah, it's getting there. If it does get looking like it's getting negative public order, we could always upgrade the Balefire, but that extra money we want to use for Isabella and Vlad to buff up their armies. They've actually pulled back to Karak, so they're either going to force me to try and draw them all out.
You
They have 3 armies to my 2.
Not likely.
Join me.
So we definitely can't consider this without having a full stack available.
Cower.
Well, 2 full stacks, in fact. I could throw those guys back in, and we could also get the Verex Reavers into our army, but if we can get just another unit of regular Black Knights, they're a lot cheaper right now. How much the oh god, yeah, they're really expensive. But you've got more infantry in there, and you've got a unit of cavalry, so you need 1 of each. So I think actually for Oberstar I had that, but if I move away from here now, you'll probably attack. Can they reach us from here? No, they can't. So Vladdy, get over here. You can get your other unit of knights from here, and there should be more. Or you can just recruit a unit from here. So then Vlad's army is sorted. Retrofitted, we're still getting 2k income. Isabella, it would just be getting Graveguard, which we can recruit normally from Templehof. So for now, let's just pop you into Waldenhof, so it's a bit of a defensive force there. I am going to throw in the corpse pile to add in a little bit of defense to Waldenhof, seeing as that is on my outmost border. What else we got? Thorny Orchard, no. The rest of the money, we need to get that port at Matorka. We want to get Arkendorf. It's nice public order. How is Arkendorf? We're actually 0 right now, so if I pop that in, we'll get a bit more. Let you guys build up. We need to hold on to this province and stabilize it a little bit. I'll get rid of him. He's ethereal.
Yes. Strike out.
Go. Yeah, it's just that Chaos Corruption to deal with for 4. +4 for 3 turns. That's fine. Extra funds are much appreciated. Right. Still got you there. We're going to have to just save up money so that we can get the Vampire Keep. I keep saying that one. That's the one above it, the Vampire Crypts. It doesn't really matter, but you guys know what I mean. Hopefully.
Speak plain, Bretonia.
This is war. Yep. There we go. Well, we'll sit in Moussillon because it's got walls and see if they come for us. If we lose Moussillon, though, we'll probably be about to the same income anyway. They've moved enough to get within striking distance, so I've got to bring Vlad back now.
This night.
I should increase our income a little bit. Yeah, it was only a matter of time until they declared war. Well, we can either try and hold. Our garrison at Moussillon is quite nice, I'm not going to lie. We've got walls. We have this army. I think they'd probably have to send... Oh, they've got the Green Knight. I mean, that army, we could... it's the cavalry. It's going to be the cavalry, unless we can hold them outside the walls. Now would be the question of, do we put the agent inside the walls as well? But then if we keep her out, we don't lose her. So it's probably better to keep her outside, in fact. And just try and hold on to Moussillon. Right, we're actually down to 0 public order, so it could get worse from here. If they come in and start raiding us as well, then that will be an issue. As I said, yeah, I'm not going to do anything more to try and hold on to it. We've got the garrison there. We've got Ivo sitting there. We will just leave it. If we break them, I mean, there might be a chance for a counterattack, but I doubt it. So it's just going to be a case of sitting there for now. Probably the Red Duke will be the one to claim it.
What do you want?
Count Ivo can bravely try and hold on to it as long as he can. What do we got here? Brimstone Cutter's Workshop. Okay. Again, as maybe said before, going for that. Not that useful when you don't have anyone to trade it with. Better often to go with the Gibbet, because it gives you public order as well, but we need to get up to tier 2 for that. Don't need any of that stuff. Pits. My Murdens, it will be useful for the capital. And of course, getting ourselves good. But I think I'm just going to save money because it's not desperately required right now. Yeah, we're going to need a little bit of money to go down there.
Yes, my sire.
Let's pop you in here. Deploy you. It takes 1 turn now. -2 to vampiric corruption, but that's okay for now. We've got the Belfire there we can always upgrade if we need to. The Talker we can actually upgrade, so already building up stuff there. Can this be upgraded? It can if we had a little bit more money. In fact, we can do it if we just popped you over here. So yeah, let's just save up to upgrade the Frontier first. Move to here first, Vlad. Right, another unit of Graveguard. Right, you are now ready.
You need me, Isabella.
I'm going to pop him into Wardenhof and have Isabella reinforce. So, the only thing remaining is to give Isabella some more cavalry. I think I'd go for more cavalry. Well, yeah, more cavalry over infantry because we can always just throw in skeletons.
His lady.
His lady. I didn't actually look to see if there was cavalry available here. We can get the Black Knights, Lancers, and Barding, but it's 300. I'd rather get the ones that only cost 200. So we'll have to wait a few turns to see if they replenish into the pool. I mean, I could go and recruit some Graveguard. That is an option. But for now, we can't afford to do that this turn. We need to stick by Wardenhof because these dwarves are within striking distance. Once I can get Isabella up to...
I will not betray you.
No, we can't kill him. What about one of my agents? Once we get Isabella's army up to 20 stack or a bit fuller, then I go for it. I might try and take you out.
Time to die.
Another failure, alas. Pop her back in next turn. Right. Take a look. So, Inox held there. Greenskins. You have 16 settlements. Also 15, but their strength tank's 10, so it looks like they're taking some kind of battering. Grakadrin, I would love a piece with you, I really would. Apparently you're pretty... Well, actually, their strength tank is 3, probably because of all those armies. I'm strength tank 2, so I'm only just above them. I've only just got the advantage. If we wipe out those armies, though, I imagine we will be looking pretty happy. Let's end the turn again. And in they have come for their attack. Estalia has been destroyed. They've successfully hit my garrison again. The Wardenhof surely is going to be pretty... Oh no, a little bit of damage. They've hit me with 2 of them. But they are thinking they're taking attrition, so I would be inclined to actually just wait them out a few turns. We can actually put Vlad into normal stance. Because both these armies behind them are taking attrition now.
Not likely. Be gone. Ready.
Let's put Vampire Hero. Let's pop her back into Isabella's army. Because Isabella, if there's any cavalry over here... Yeah, there we go. I mean, I'd love to get some Crypt Horrors, but that's not what we're about. Yeah, we'll just get the more cavalry for now and pop you back over here.
Farewell.
What? Bring them down.
Take a look at the premise of the attack, as it were. They've got lots of ballista in both armies, and the third one has a cannon. This one, it is a lot of quarrelers. We do have the cavalry, though, to deal with them, and the flyers. We just have to target them very hard. The reinforcements be a little bit tougher, but they've still gone for lots and lots of missile troops. But I'm going to decline, and I'm going to wait for them to take a little bit more attrition with these rear armies.
I will not shame my clan.
So yes, let's do that. The Talker we can upgrade, but we can also upgrade the Vorak. Let's do that. You guys are nearly fully healed. They might be going... No, they can't claim my Murdens. Not a settlement they can have. Public order here is 5. If I move you out, then we will be going to my Murdens. So I'm just going to take you now. We'll take attrition, but there's no way I can get there in one turn. So we'll have to take attrition anyway. So it's got to be ready to pay the cost for my Murdens next turn, which we will do.
Ascendant. Moving.
Chaos Corruption's only got one more turn, then it's over for now. The Moot. What can we pop in here? We've got the Balefire. So Moot, what can we do? Probably not a huge amount, to be perfectly honest. It's either you pop a Balefire in just for more corruption, or you pop in extra growth. I mean, Vortbad does need upgrading, to be fair, and we do need to actually make sure we get in. We'll put that in, but not yet. I think we need to make sure we've got enough. Well, hang on. Is it just a one-turn thing? No, we'll pop it in, and if we do have enough money for my Murdens, that's good. If not, we can come back and cancel it. We want to get the growth going because we need to build up its walls. It's got walls, obviously, but we need to build up the garrison within those walls. Righty-tighty. Let's end the turn, see if there's a battle that kicks it off here. If not, I imagine I can launch one myself. And, they've actually done the incredibly smart thing. Wow, okay. Well, okay, I thought they'd done the smart thing there. I thought I was really screwed. Oh, and Kislev's gone to attack. I totally didn't even see that Kislev force coming in through the darkness. There's a full stack Kislev force. Hitting Vortbad. Yeah, so I thought they'd done something very clever then, which was to knock Isabella away, and then they would attack Vlad because he wouldn't be supported by his force, but they didn't. If the AI had done that, I would have been really, really screwed. Now we can send Isabella in. I think I might be able to... No, I think those armies are all reinforced, but we can send Isabella back in. So basically what we need to do right now is probably gather up as many of these troops as we can. Just give her a... Well... we want to give her a full stack and then just go in and we want to fight this battle, which we'll do at the start of the next episode. And then we're going to have to hightail it over to Vortbad. Because Kislev have managed to make it down. Didn't see them coming. Well, I saw them over there, but totally didn't twig. Vortbad, if it goes, it's not the end of the world, but we will need to take that back. Thing is, once we take out these Dwarven forces, we can probably peace out with the Karak-Kadrin Dwarves for now. Good for you.
I will not shame my clan. Be gone.
Yeah, those ones have been sieging me. They are not taking attrition.
You take me for a wazzock.
These guys have a fair bit.
I will not disgrace my
And if we initiate with, we'd have to pull Isabella close and sally out with Vlad, or if I attack with Isabella, is that going to draw less of them in? I'm wondering if actually if we attack with Isabella, do we catch this army out on its own? Do these guys, are they able to reinforce? I don't know. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, guys, but that's where we're going to wrap up for now, because I would send the Red Duke in to my Murdens to claim it, and I'm sure he can, because it says it costs 1,779, but then we won't have any money for Isabella to raise her forces, so we'll have to do that next time. Clan Angron, I don't like you coming over here. Don't start doing things like that. You are after the Skull Takers, though, so I can understand that. I can understand that, but you worry me. You concern me, sir. Don't concern me. Right, we finished upgrading Templehof as well, so we can pop in the Vampire Crypts when we have more money. Or deploy you, or I could pop you into Isabella's army actually to help out if we wanted to. What do you have? Nothing that will actually be useful to us. Anyway, that's what we're going to wrap up for now, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Take pride and join the Legion. Check out my affiliates and sponsors, XMG, Greenman Gaming, and Overclockers UK. And next episode will be out on Monday, and then be back to our normal scheduled content Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays for Von Carstein. There'll also be a new schedule video out next week, coinciding with the start of my new Third Age Divide and Conquer series, of which there'll be a voting video out this weekend, so do keep your eyes peeled for that. Anyway, until next time, Ciao for now.